guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't met yet, my name is Becca, and if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be filming a life update for you, which will answer a lot of the questions that I've been getting lately and just let you know where things will be going in the future moving forward. So let's just get right into it. There's a couple different categories that I wanted to discuss, and the first being work. So instead of teaching next year, I will be going back to a company that I've worked for before. I've worked for most of my life. My mom owns an accounting and consulting firm here in Tucson. It's a virtual firm, so people from all over the country work there as well. So I was working there for a couple of years in college, and it was really nice because I was not a student in college who was like, whatever, it's just whatever. I don't know what that means, but basically I took school really seriously when I was in college. High school, not so much, but college I took super seriously. And so I was also working at a hotel, so I had two jobs most of college. And I was in school full-time, like more than full-time, honestly. But eventually when I got into my upperclassmen, like specifically senior year of college, the two-job thing was getting a little bit much, so I quit my restaurant job and stayed working with my mom's firm. And basically what I did was marketing and assisting. I decided to try out teaching for a year because I got an opportunity on a whim. I met somebody through a Craigslist sale, which is so weird to think about now, but we were talking about teaching, and then I got a text a few minutes later offering me a job. And so I talked with my mom and a few of the other people that I worked with, and we all decided that it would be, you know, pretty awesome for me to try out teaching at least for a year to see if I liked it. And I'm really glad that I got that experience, but I'm definitely ready to move into more independent work environments back where I was before. So the company is based out of Tucson, but there are people, since it's virtual, there are people that work all over the country for the company, and so I will work from home once again, and I'm really excited about that. And just to have that freedom, it offers a lot of creative freedom for me as well. I am a pretty creative person, and I like having time to do things that I like. I've called myself like a serial hobbyist. Like, I have so many hobbies and so many things that I like, and so many things that I want to dive more into. It is important to have a job that you enjoy, especially for me. I don't want to work somewhere that I'm not loving, and I definitely do love the company that I was working for previously, and I am excited to return to them. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was school. I was planning on doing a master program. I've already applied, I've been accepted, and everything is figured out. All I have to do is sign up for my classes and figure out my financial aid, and I started second guessing it pretty much as soon as school ended. Once I start second guessing things, it's pretty much done. Like, I've already checked out. I'm just that kind of person. I'm either fully in or I'm fully out. I'm just not really feeling grad school right now. I was really wanting to do it to get my master's degree and eventually my PhD, but then I'm thinking, what's the rush, number one, and number two, do I even really need it? And if I'm thinking about whether or not I actually need it, then it probably isn't for me in this moment. So I think that I'm going to kind of pull my admission from that university that I was planning on going to, mostly because also I haven't gotten any sort of scholarships, and I know that scholarships are a little bit harder to come by for master programs. Like, the funding is just not there as much as it is for undergrad programs, and I still have student debt for my undergrad, and I just kind of don't want to add to the pile when I'm about to get married, and I don't want to burden Daniel with that kind of stuff, with that kind of debt. But I know that student debt is like the best debt you could have because it's an investment in yourself, but I already have quite a bit and I don't want to add to it. And I did find ways in college to minimize it as much as I could, but I mean, it was just kind of inevitable for me in my situation. I'm going to hold off on grad school for now. So now I'm going to move into what I'm thinking of doing with my channel, so like a De La Plants update. So De La Plants in the last couple of months has really grown a lot, and I was not expecting this at all. I started this just as a way to not annoy my friends on my real Instagram, and now De La Plants has become my real Instagram, and I don't know, I just think it's really cool what it's become, and I would love to spend more time pouring into that. I need to really sit down and think about what I want this to be and what it could be, but I mean, I can see myself like launching products. I can see myself maybe opening some sort of like rare cactus shop or a plant shop. I don't know, like not a brick and mortar shop, but like an online shop. I've been thinking about that a lot lately, just specifically with cactus, just with the region that I live in, how many cactus are accessible to me that are not accessible to others. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below if that's something that you might be interested in, because there's just so much here that people can't get elsewhere, and I just think that's silly, and I would love to distribute cactus among the country. Obviously it would be United States only. And also, my wedding is in about a month. I am kind of trying to focus on that right now and figure out what needs to be done still, and I don't know how I can best prepare myself and others for the day, because basically my wedding is happening on a campsite, which means that I'm having a backyard wedding, so we're building everything from the bottom up. And sounds a little stressful, and there were some parts that were kind of stressful, but for the most part it was really awesome. I don't know, I've been thinking about making like wedding content for Lifestyle Sundays, like maybe like wedding DIYs that I am personally making, or just talking about my wedding planning process. I don't know if any of you are getting married or are engaged or single. Like, I don't know what life stage you guys are in, so let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. Sprinkle in some wedding content here and there. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say, I think. So just a quick little life update, a little all over the place. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate it. You guys are really like the people who are like my real friends. Thank you so much for watching my Lifestyle Sunday videos. I know that they get a lot less views than my other videos. I just really think that people who watch these videos are the people who really are interested in what's going on in my life and really care. So thank you so much again for watching this video and caring about my life and what's going on. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And so yeah, if you have any questions, I would love to answer them in the comments down below. Also, I give, I guess, more regular life updates on my Instagram page. It's kind of like my day-to-day life. So if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely go check out my Instagram page. And I think that's all I have to say. So thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!